going on, so let's get another one going. This one's going to be kind of continuation of the last one, masculine and feminine energies. So it's not even like we are embodying these energies are embodying us. So when the masculines, we are clearly just more, we can physically show our, we are more physically built, stronger, so we can build things, we can fight people, we can go to war, we can really manifest in the physical more. When women, female body is more, it's weaker. It's not really meant for more, aggressive stuff and a lot of hard work and building stuff, right? So this is natural energy. There's nothing sexist about it, all right? It's just what it is. These are these spiritual energies, and they're an experience that person wanted to have, their soul wants to have. So,
in 2 miles,
and this is where it gets interesting too.
I-78 west exit toward Clinton.
Because they know. So if you're trying to manipulate a bunch of beings that are masculine or feminine energy, you really want to make sure you get the masculines. You got them all. You want to get them on the right page, right? You don't want them thinking outside the box and start implementing feminine energies, where they start balancing themselves out and evolving. You want them doubling down on the masculine stuff. So what do you want them to do? You want to give them something that will hit that testosterone boost and then have no actual value in the real world. So they just completely waste their time, and then by the time they're done, they don't have the feminine energies to accept that maybe they made a mistake, so they just move on and just kind of whatever with it. So we see that with, a lot of different things, with sports, with work, there is just, we get some achievement in the physical world and we're like, I'm good. We're good, I'm going D1 for this sport or that sport, or, I got a new job and I'm making cash. I'm good, So they're in a trap. But the females, it's interesting because they actually are the ones that are leading this spiritual evolution on Earth. The men are all totally brainwashed, 90% of them.
In half a mile, use the left lane to take the I-78 west exit toward Clinton.
So it's actually very interesting because now women, they're having their families and their husbands working all the time. They're starting to look into stuff. They're starting to look into, well, they're not starting to. They actually have always been the ones.
Use the left lane to take the I-78 west exit.
Women are actually the ones that big companies target more than men. Men don't really care about what they'll have the same thing they had yesterday.
West for 7 miles.
They'll have the exact same thing for lunch every single day. They don't care. Most men, right? Just whatever, right? Just, oh, it tastes good. So big business doesn't spend too much time using marketing tactics for them, because most families, the women are the one buying the food. The moms are the one buying the food. They're actually target number one for big business. They want to get the moms to buy. All right. So in that way, though, now women are taking it a step further and not just looking into the products they're buying and doing research into that for the kids, but they're now really looking on how to develop and what's really the best for their kid. Is going to school in the public school route really what's best for their kid? Is, this is the food that they're feeding them, or is this really what's best for them? Or is this what big business wants my family to eat? My husband works for big business. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care at all. So now, and they're not asking even, it's not even a conversation. It's just, oh, what's for dinner? Oh, this is not for dinner. So women are now not only changing the whole game plan of the big business structure by buying different foods for their family, spending that $300 to $500 a week on food, because that is what's adding up, The men aren't spending $500 in the supermarket, right? They'll go and get one or two things, some milk and some this, and they're out. They're not looking around. They don't care, right? Mostly. But the women are the one looking really into it, and now they're using that submissiveness that they had in this 3D world of total BS, And now they're using some masculine energy to really look into it and really kind of figure things out for themselves. And they're coming to conclusions much easier for them to switch over, because they have already been in a state of unconditional love. It's all perfect, everything's good already. But for men, when they be switching diets, it's like, oh my god, like I'm gonna die. Like they don't have any research, they're not gonna spend time researching into it, so they don't really know. So now women are the ones really that have evolved to the point where they're getting into spiritual information, right? They're looking into spiritual books, they're reading into spiritual stuff, we hear now it's really popular, oh, what's your zodiac sign? Oh, what's your zodiac sign? Because women are all very, they do, obviously they do want to have that kind of family relationship with a guy. So they do, they're looking into that. They're trying to solve their problems, and they're doing it more of a spiritual way. Instead of just pushing into the 3D world, working 9 to 5, making their bank account bigger. But it's like that stuff really doesn't do anything at the end of the day, all right? You want to be evolving spiritually, or you're just kind of diddling your thumbs. But of course, you're having fun, you're having a good time, whatever. So now the women are kind of taking over this spiritual ascension on Earth, right? And it's much better now, because now there's not going to be a lot of wars and stuff. The men are in the position where they don't really know and they don't really care. And it's like, whatever, kind of keep it with that. Do what you've been doing, really great job. But now more and more men are starting to wake up and really turn on and be able to adapt more feminine qualities and be able to really become like extremely powerful. Like real power is when you balance these feminine energies. All right, so you can kind of tell when someone is balanced too. They're very coherent, very calm. They're very certain too.
2 miles, take
They're very
exit 41
confident.
toward Berkeley Heights, Scotch Plains.
So we're going to start seeing this more and more. And then when you are balanced too, you're more okay with speaking up, right? You're more okay with talking. We're not going to just, we have this thing with men. It's like, oh, just stop complaining. You're being a wimp. No. That's exactly what they want you to be thinking. I'm just going to stick with the system. I'm just going to, do what I'm told. And it's like, that's exactly what they want you to be doing. So you're actually being a total beta male by doing what you're told by your boss, by your parents, by anyone that's telling you what to do, and you're just doing it and you're thinking you're doing good. You're actually being a total beta and submissive to the system at play. When you question, when you work against, when you try to better yourself, you're actually evolving, and your life might get harder, but it's going to overall be better for you. So yeah, just want to throw that out there. Great job to the women and the moms. But now, good thing for you guys is now more of us men are waking up. We're going to start being, we're going to start being those ideal men that you guys want to see, right? That are more interested in life than just sex and money, right? Have deep conversations, build together, do a lot of cool stuff, travel, and really be the kind of guy that you guys all want, right? And for us men too, don't be intimidated by a woman that is in tune with her feminine side, right? Left. I'm not sure which way to go. I'm gonna have to cut it quick. So